Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, the video is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually just going to walk you through a chest and shoulder workout and really just tell you the lifts that I'm doing and how they can benefit you to help you build muscle and get stronger in your chest and your shoulders. Let's dive in. So the first thing we always want to do before we start a workout is get in some type of warm-up to open up the range of motion and the mobility for whatever body part you're going to work out. So in this particular workout, since we're doing chest and shoulders, you can see me on the foam roller here opening up my back, the upper part of my spine, my lats, a little bit of my chest too. What this does is help my shoulders loosen up, and then this one's specifically great for your range of motion with your shoulders. You get a resistance band and basically just pull it apart from your body so your shoulders are stretching and go all the way back down behind you and all the way in front of you. This is going to be fantastic exercise to open up the range of motion in your shoulders. This next one right here I like. Basically it opens up your hips and your shoulders. So you put one knee on the ground and then one foot in front of the other, and then basically alternate in which direction you're moving that band back and forth. So now we're going to jump into the workout after a nice little warm up. First lift we're going to start off with is a seated chest press. So this is a machine that's common in a lot of gyms, shouldn't be hard to find. Basically it's going to activate the main part of your pec majors, or the big chest muscles, obviously your pec minor as well. I only did 2 chest exercises in this one. A couple of main pointers that you want to do whenever you're doing any type of pushing exercise like this: you want to retract your scapulas. In other words, pull your shoulder blades together and puff your chest out, and imagine you have like a golden medal on your chest that you're shining to the sun. When you puff your chest out like that, whether it's a bench press or a seated chest press, you're going to get a lot better activation. The second exercise I chose is a seated chest fly on the chest fly machine. So you want to set the handles up to where your hands are on the handles, and you can see it's right at the middle of my chest at the nipple height. And if you watch me, notice how I'm still puffing my chest up. So any chest exercise, again, we always want to make sure we're puffing our chest up. That way we're getting the most amount of activation in our chest. This next exercise is a seated military press. As I mentioned, I'm only doing 2 chest exercises in this particular workout, so this one's great for the really all around. It works your lats, but it's really hitting all areas of your shoulders. It's a fantastic overhead pressing variation that you can do that'll really increase and improve the strength for your overhead pressing strength, or what's called a vertical pushing motion. What you want to do is when you set up on this one, you really want to make sure your hands are even across the barbell. If you look, they're not too close to where I feel cramped, and they're not way far apart. If you do it too far apart, you're going to be putting your shoulder at risk for injury. Now moving on to lateral raises. This is a unique machine they have at my gym that allows you to set up and activate the lateral delts, which is, gives you that bolder shoulder work. You can, or look, I should say, you can see in this video right here, the outside of my shoulders are really working. Since I'm going to be competing, one of the things I know I need to do is really bulk up in my lateral delts, so I have much wider shoulders, just because naturally stocky in the middle part of my body, I need to work my lats and my shoulders a little bit more. So this is another variation I chose to do for this workout. It's just dumbbell lateral raises here. One pointer for this workout that you want to do: I see a lot of people that their hands come up before their elbows and it ends up turning off their delts. This means if this happens to you, you're using too heavy of a weight. If you watch me, my elbows are always coming up above my hands, and I'm imagining reaching my elbows out wide. When you do this, this is what really allows you to target those lateral delts, again, to give you that bolder shoulder work look, and that's what we're going for. So you want to work through. I usually do about anywhere from 8 to 12 repetitions when I'm trying to grow muscle on my lateral delts. And this last shoulder exercise I'm doing here is a rear delt dumbbell fly. So we did the overhead military press seated, which is going to hit a lot of the front of my shoulders, the lateral raises in order to hit the outside, rounding of my shoulders, And now the rear delts, as implied in the name, are hitting that part of the back of my shoulder, that little muscle that we're targeting. I want to make sure that we do this. This is going to give you the 3D delt look and bring out your shoulders in all different angles. It's also going to make sure you're developing your shoulders in a balanced way so that you're not having any impingements or weird shoulder movements going on when you do these lifts. Last workout for this particular session, I'm just going to do a tricep rope extension. An important tip on this one is you want to bend over at the waist and notice how my shoulders and my elbows are in line straight up and down. This is result in me bending over at the waist. It allows me to push straight down. But that's pretty much it for the workout, guys. Today it's just a short video. I'm going to start taking you through some of my workouts. Let me know if you want to see more in the comments.